It gives you a little bit of back pressure. It can actually affect your power.
64, bring it down, line abreast, and go on. That's it. Good job, guys.
And I want you to look out to the left, and when you can spot it'll be in the blue sky. There you can see the smoke that Jim Booth is trailing off of
96. Forward again, 90 back up a little.
Well, that's pretty.
Nice job.
It is a nice job.
64 forward, 66 forward. That's about as good as they can get. It was very nice. Gentlemen, you are released.
You are released. How about that? So here they go. And you see as Jim pulls away from him, you see the smoke trailing off from his airplane. And no smoke from anybody else, which is a good sign. Let's look as the formation keeps coming down here. Bruce Mays is now pulled up. And his rider in the back seat is just giggling right now. See, little hearts going pity-pat. As here come our racers, and from the far side to closest to us, Joey Sanders, then Greg McNeely, then Vince McMahon, Vic McMahon, Keith McMahon. And Gordo is in the lead to start things off, as he is going to hold the low line as long as he has nobody in front of him.
You know, it's not a big surprise at all for Gordo to be out there in the lead today. He had the pole position. He's been running strong all week long. That airplane now has a brand new cowl on it and some other speed mods. And I tell you what, they're really proving effective for him.
The white airplane is Gene McNeely's plane. Greg McNeely, his son, flying. And following him, sneaking up on him, is a gunslinger. He's eyeing on the outside. Vic McMahon, that's 1, 2, and 3. And I just want to see, I lose. Okay, I see him now. He is still in 4th place. The Red Knight is down low. And then John Krafchick on his outside wing, and Terry Adams and Midnight Rendezvous following.
Yeah, Terry, like I said, his rookie year, and he's taking advantage of this training that he's getting. He's watching all the pros do it. This has been a great year for them, other than the fact he's had a few problems, but he's doing just fine out there today.
Well, we're completing the first lap. Now remember that run downhill. John Krafchick has moved up ahead of Keith McMahon and the Red Knight. And Terry Adams follows the pack. That is, okay, we got it? And that's a speed of 2:35.85, almost 236 miles an hour, and a 2.31 second lead for Joey Sanders, Gordo Sanders over Greg McNeely.
And you know, even though these silver racers, that's 10 miles per hour faster than any of us have ever seen. It's just amazing the speeds that they're getting out of these airplanes. It's just been a very, very surprising year for the increase in speeds.
Vic McMahon was just at that moment trying, and the gunslinger was just trying to get a little altitude, try to get down on and catch up to Greg McNeely. It didn't work. Boy, that air is so nice this morning. These guys must just be loving this. We're going to watch Joey Sanders, Gordo Sanders, as he comes around past pylon 6 and 7. This is only a moment that they have the wings level. Terry Adams in the Midnight Rendezvous. Pretty good commanding lead over Greg McNeely, an undecided, and look how he has now pulled ahead of Vic McMahon and the gunslinger. They actually was a challenge going out there on the last lap, and now it looks like that challenge is almost dissolved unless he can do something in the remaining 3. We are going to be halfway through this 29-mile race. Is awarded to the winner of this race. Followed by the
looking around, going, why am I going slower? I don't understand this. I'm doing all the things right. I'm flying the airplane, and the next thing you know, he sees a shadow in front of him.
Yeah,
and that would be Mr. John Krafcik out there. I think it's going to get real close after the next 2 laps.
Yeah, it is, and there isn't going to be a few laps because this is the white flag lap. This is going to be the completion of lap 5, and we're going to be going into the home lap in the next in a half a lap from right now. John Krafcik and Vic McMahon out there having their little battle on just about wing to wing right now, as you see them out around pylon 4 making that turn. But at this point, Gordo is about to here. He's looking down the home stretch with one time around to go. There's the white flag. He wants to see what's around him. He has at this point about Now he's got 5 miles to get around him. 5 miles and 2 big turns. And then finally Keith McMahon and Terry Adams to round out the field. But we are in the white flag lap, and as we're watching Gordo Sanders, he pretty much has this nailed down with Greg McNeely running second, and Greg is a good solid second.
Well, for Vic McMahon and John Krafcik, they've got the throttles as far to the left as they can in the corner. So at this point, it's all about pilot skill. Who's going to have it? Vic's got the advantage, obviously, on the inner lead, but well, we're going to see John's going to make a very big attempt here in this last lap.
And Gordo is coming down here looking at the checkered flag as he comes down the line. Is Joey Gordo Sanders in Big Red, and we're going to follow him with for him. John Krafcik is about an airplane length behind Vic McMahon in the gunslinger.